Hey YouTube, what's going on? It's Andrew, and I got off early today, so I'm gonna shoot you guys a video, just to show you guys some of the stuff I've been picking up over the last couple weeks. As you guys know, I got a new job. I work in a mulch plant now, and we make those paving squares, those rubber ones that you make walkways and stuff out of. We make those. We make those edging pieces, the beveled ones. We make those. We make all kinds of like edge pieces. We make tree rings and stuff like that. And I'm in the packing department where we pack those edger pieces. And we had a bunch of stuff go wrong today, so my boss just threw in the towel and said, "Everybody go home." Um, and so I got home a couple hours early, so that brings me here. So I've been picking up some stuff randomly over the last couple weeks, and I haven't got a chance to show you, so I figured I'd show you guys now. I'll start off with the new stuff. I'll go through these pretty quick because I'm sure most of you guys have already seen them. Batman Black and White. Um, I'm digging it. I liked all the different stories and art styles. I'm not digging the $5 price tag. But you know what? There's one issue left, and I'm a completist. So there you go. Batman 27. Cool cover. I'm still liking the story. I'm hoping that I think the next issue they're really going to show what the Riddler's up to, and it looks good. The story's good. I'm really digging Greg Capullo's art, so I'm hoping that in April when our St. Louis Con's here, I can get a couple things signed. Um, Next, Chew 39. If you guys aren't reading Chew, this is a good series. You can get almost all the way up to current in trade, so you don't have to worry about tracking down all the issues. And it's a hilarious story. If you like funny stuff, it's got some bad language, some off-color humor, but it's still good. Pick this up if you guys are into that kind of thing. Next, Walking Dead. Issue 119 and 120. And I'm liking The Walking Dead. I'm waiting for the show to come back on, which is the Sunday after Super Bowl, so be pretty cool. I'm so thinking. Spoiler alert: Carl gets hurt again in a near fatal injury. Well, they don't reveal if he dies or not, but um, at the beginning of the story, Kirkman said he wasn't going to extend it to where it's unrealistic because Rick's your main character, and Rick's been shot twice in the series, and he lost a hand. He's had all kinds of other stuff done to him too, and it just seems like they're really getting to the point to where it's starting to be unrealistic. Carl's been shot twice. He got shot through the chest by Herschel's son. What was it, Otis? And then he gets shot through the face by what was his name, Davidson, in the community, and now he gets caught on fire. So I'm just saying, if Kirkman's wanting to still make it believable, he's really stretching it. Aside from that, it's kind of good. Maybe he's going to end the series with this. I don't know. But next, I picked up Batman Little Gotham, the exact opposite of The Walking Dead. I haven't read this one yet, but it's got a really cool Poison Ivy cover, so I'm hoping this issue's good. I'm looking forward to reading that. Let's see. What's this? Oh, next. I've been getting into Marvel again. Um, I've been watching all you guys' videos for so long. You guys have been talking about Marvel, Marvel, Marvel. So I'm going to start picking up some Marvel. It's probably going to be in trades. I'm not going to do monthlies just because, the wallet doesn't allow it, but I did pick this up. I picked up Mark Waid's Daredevil, #1. It looks cool. I figured if I want to read Marvel, I'm going to start with my favorite hero, Daredevil. And Hans, I just got done watching your video where you were talking about your Harley Quinn issue being bent. I got this from Amazon, and look at that. Look at that. Right out of the bag, it's bent. My wife's DVD came in fine, but there's a big old whammo right there on my trade paperback. But which I didn't pay like $35 for this like you paid for yours, but $10 is $10. So I'm not going to get into a huff about it because I'm still going to read it, and it's not like this is ever going to increase in value anyway, right? Um, next, I got these I picked up the other day when I went to the Asian market. I didn't buy these at the Asian market. I got them after the Asian market, but I picked up Punisher Red Xmas. I picked it up because it's got Castle in a Santa Claus suit, and I can't help but notice that it seems like every single year, just because there's so many of them, it seems like Marvel's idea of a festive Christmas issue is Punisher going and poning people. But in this issue, it starts out with in front of Tiffany's and Company in New York. There's a Santa Claus asking for money for the poor. And these mobster guys just walk past him and tell him to, up yours or whatever. And as soon as they walk past him, he reaches into the little kettle and pulls out a gun and mows them all down. He opens his coat and it's obviously Castle, but and then this little kid's crying and he's like, "Why, mommy? Why?" And Frank walks by and he goes, "Because they were naughty." And it's like really? That's cool but cheesy at the same time. But basically, the mobster wives decide they're all going to get together and they're going to pool their funds to hire an assassin to take out Frank. And you know, you'd figure people would learn their lesson because if Bullseye can't take him out, if you know, Daredevil, Spider-Man, if they can't take him out, what makes them think that some hired gun's going to be able to take him out? Just saying. But that one was pretty good. Jimmy Palmiotti did this one. Good stuff. Um, with the Marvel movies coming out, which I've been enjoying, by the way. Um, I've been wanting to pick up all the Thanos stuff. From Thanos Quest all the way up through Infinity Gauntlet. And I'm missing a few things. Like I'm missing a couple of the Silver Surfer issues, and I'm missing. I got this reprint of Thanos Quest issue 1, so I'm missing part 2 of this, and then I'm missing issue 4 of Infinity Gauntlet. The one where Thanos is just floating there in space. I'm missing that issue. But this is a reprint. I'll admit it, it's a reprint. But you know what? I didn't pay a whole bunch of money for this either. And I'm okay with that because eventually, if I like the story, I'll pick up a good copy. But for now, that'll do. Just saying, Marvel used like the cheapest possible paper for this. Like it's all rippled on the. It didn't get wet. It was printed that way, and it's all like rippled here on the spine. And the paper that they chose was like a step above toilet paper. But for the price I paid, I'm okay with that. Next, my wife and I bought a new couch over the weekend. Our old ones were looking, pretty gnarly, and one of the arms was caved in. The hideaway was bent and messed up, and so we decided that we got people over all the time. We need a couch that people can sit on. So we got one at this place called Big Lots. If you guys don't have them around you, the best way to describe it is it's kind of like a Dollar General, only a little bit better in my opinion, because they get all kinds of like weird stuff in there, like rejects from other stores. And so while my wife was looking for pillows for the couch, because apparently we needed pillows for a leather couch. I'm sorry, not leather, pleather couch. See the pillows? I was off looking at other stuff, and I found this giant bin of books. Most of them were like just junk books, like self-help books, chicken soup for the whatever books, and like bad kids books. But I found two. One of them was the official cartoon guide to the Flintstones, And in here, it's got all kinds of pictures and stuff. Like it's got all it's got pictures from the show and little trivia, and it talks about how they created the show. And so there's the Flintstones and Rebels, and Fred's favorite foods. It's got a big picture of Fred Flintstone, but it's got all these like animation cell pictures too. Like here's one of those sheets that shows what they're all supposed to look like and what color they're supposed to be and all that. And I grew up watching the Flintstones and the Jetsons, and so I bought these so that I could share them with my daughters. And plus, I also love the Flintstones and the Jetsons. The Jetsons one's cool too. One of the things that was interesting. Hey, I found it real early this time. These were the early. These were the early designs for Elroy. And thank goodness they changed him, because that little Bambi-eyed Elroy, I don't know what they were thinking. And then here's some animation cell work, and it just goes through kind of like the other one did, and it's got all the different characters in here. Like here's their apartment building, and it has other kind of trivia in here too. Here's Mr. Spacely. And for $3 a piece, these books were really cool. They're hardback and in real good shape. And like I said, it's a stroll down memory lane with those books. So, yesterday I went to this antique store while my friend was visiting his girlfriend at work, and they had some comics, and they were really overpriced, so I didn't end up getting anything. But I did find this. It is a proof set of coins from 1985. There's the front, and there's the back. And it's from the year I was born, and my wife was born. My wife was born in January. I was born in November, so it's kind of neat. I was um, wanting to pick this up because my stepfather collects coins, and he ended up getting the proof set for last year, and it had all the standard coins in it, but it also had all the state park quarters and all the dollar coins, which was cool. And I was like, dude, they still do proof sets? Maybe I should pick up the one from the year I was born. So it's also got this little purple box. It's got the United States seal on one side, and it says U.S. Proof Set 1985 on it. This wasn't that expensive either. I want to say it was like $4. So it's just something neat to have. I save coins, so it's kind of neat. Kind of hard to close the little envelope though, but. And finally, this I think was the prize of the lot. This is I picked these up a while ago, and I've been reading The Punisher. I know it's ironic that I put a bunch of stuff up in my trade video for The Punisher, and I had some hits off the video. Which, by the way, Full Killer, I have your box boxed up, and I'm just gonna hit it through the post office tomorrow. So, and I'm actually doing it tomorrow. I have it set up. I have my plans. It's happening. So, um, so I had a few hits off of the video, but there were a few Punisher books left over. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna read these. I've also been playing that Avengers Alliance game on Facebook, so that's kind of gotten my mind in Marvel mode. So. Some of the books that were left over were Punisher Max 1 through 8. I liked it. It was good. I'm going to try to pick up the rest of the issues. It was a good story. Um, the way Kingpin became Kingpin was pretty cool. Um, sorry about that, guys. I had something in my eye. Probably mulch from work, but it was good. And I've also been reading other Punisher stuff. Like I read those trades that I had up that didn't get any hits on them. So it was Girls in the White Dresses, 6 Hours to Kill, and Welcome to the Bayou. Welcome to the Bayou reminded me of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Seriously, it was almost page for page like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the remake with Jessica Biel. The only thing that was missing was, instead of Leatherface, it was a bunch of cannibals. But what am I saying? They were cannibals in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but it was a good story. You know, it fit all of those stories I just named off fit the Punisher story map. Basically, starts out with him torturing a bunch of people, him getting his butt kicked in the middle, and then the last 20 pages are just him shooting up the place and killing like dozens of people, and then him walking off into the sunset like John Wayne. So every Punisher story fits that arc, fits that formula, and they're all good. So, but the prize of the day, let me get back to that. I picked up the Punisher miniseries. I got issue 2. Issue 3. Steve, you are absolutely right. This cover is awesome. Punisher just standing there like a boss with his gun, and then the bleeding target behind it. You know, 3 in the chest, 2 in the head. This is a great cover. Issue 4. I'll tell you what. If I looked out the window and saw the Punisher standing there, I would just, I would cry. And then issue 5, Punisher with the chain gun. I'm missing issue 1. They didn't have issue 1. Now, I understand that's the money issue. That's the one that, is hard to find. But if any of you guys have that, you got an extra copy, maybe we could broker a trade or something, because I really want to read this. And so, yeah, just hit me up if you guys have an extra copy. So that's my video. And I just want to say thanks to all you guys for watching my video and being there for me when I was in my funk for losing my job. And I just wanted to just encourage you guys to get out there and watch some videos. There's a lot of good videos, guys. Um, I've got so many now that I'm backlogged for probably days if I sat down and watched them all. And I just want to encourage you guys to leave some positive feedback, because I know for me, I get a lot out of when people just say, hey, great video, or they tell me, hey, that part of your video sucked, or whatever. It makes me feel good that people watch my video and don't look at me like a rambling idiot. So just get out there, watch some videos. I encourage our new people, and just thanks for watching, guys. See ya. Bye.